let's go do so. What's going on here? Dorsey made gaming here again. And what is the cover athlete for Madden NFL 18? Now, a lot of people may think that the cover athlete is just a something that they do for Madden that, you know, allows one of the top players in the NFL to stand out from the rest and be on the cover of Madden and things of that nature. What few people actually realize, or I'm not going to say few, but what some people don't realize is that the Madden cover athlete says a lot about the game, okay? The cover athlete says a lot about the gameplay. Now, if you look back, even starting in 2005 when Ray Lewis was on the cover of Madden, what happened? They put him on the cover of Madden, but what was the gameplay? What was the main focus for the game? The main focus for the game was what? Defense. Okay? And you know, you'll see the cover athlete before you'll see anything about as far as what gameplay is in the game, and then sometimes they may even release information as far as or release those information bits at the same time. What we have to take a look at is EA is going to give you, they give us a choice to choose who the cover athlete is going to be. However, what we fail to realize is that they already know what's going to be in the game. They already know the gameplay style, so they're going to give you cover athletes to choose from to pick as that would represent that gameplay as well, or people that they say, well, these people could potentially be on the cover of the game. Now, if we want to look at gameplay, one thing that EA does as well is they look at what defined the NFL season. What stood out in the NFL season that basically told the tale of the NFL season. So we have to ask ourselves that, and that could give us a huge clue as to what is going to be the focus point in the video game. The NFL season was filled with a lot, but I know like the Super Bowl is a big deal, but what a lot of people, you know, this past Super Bowl was, you know, says a lot. Look at all my people. We have no defense. This past Super Bowl says a lot because if you look at it, it came down. I mean, the Falcons were ahead, of course, everybody knows. And it came down to one play. I mean, a guy's foot even knocking away the football. So you could maybe look at that and say that defined the NFL season. However, Madden's already done basically a game of inches type of game, you know, where every yard counts. And that was, I want to say, the Madden where the Titans played the Rams and lost literally by inches, you know. You had the comeback where you had two people on the cover of Madden, and it defined that previous NFL season where the Cardinals went to the Super Bowl and lost. You have so much that you can take from the NFL season, and it's going to tell you what Madden is going to be about. But one thing we have to realize is this: who's to say that a player has to be on the cover of Madden? You know, the early copies of Madden, you actually had John Madden himself on the cover. And things like that. So what if we had a broadcaster on the cover of Madden? You know, what if we had something like that? Which I doubt. Okay. Last year, or year before last, not this past season, but the season before that, you know, you had a chance to put Cam Newton on the cover. You know, I think he was a phenomenal athlete. They could have designed the game around that. It's going to be very interesting to see what they put in this year's Madden. And I guess the gist of what I'm saying is it's going to greatly depend on who the cover athlete is. It is going to greatly depend on it. So once we see who the cover athlete is, then we could probably give assumptions as to who is going to actually be in, what the gameplay for Madden is going to actually be about. And that's a very interesting thing to note, a very interesting thing to pay attention to as well. As y'all can see right now, I'm playing. Okay, so let me back up for a second, because this is why I think that with the new Frostbite engine, that it's a lot more on big plays from one player, okay? And that's probably why we'll get a lot more emphasis on what we would call a story mode. If you look at the Frostbite engine in FIFA, it allowed them to do the story mode. The focus on one player, his decisions, his actions, all of those things. I hope they don't call pass interference on that. And that was the focus on FIFA. Now, if you look at the NFL season, there was a big focus on players. For instance, the Cowboys having the run that they had with a guy like Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, one player basically taking over the game, as well as in the Super Bowl. It came down to one player making a big play for his team. They could very well revisit that same narrative and use that to springboard a whole new story mode in Madden. Hey, we have a new story mode similar to the Road to Glory. That's what they could relate it to draw in the college football lovers. Is that could very well draw you in and say, every play counts. And because right now you see me playing my franchise connected career as a cornerback, there is not a lot of control playing cornerback. For instance, in previous Madden games, you used to see, he gotta get that block. That was touchdown. In previous Madden games, you used to be able to jam the wide receiver. You used to have that option. I played cornerback in college football, and when I step into this and try to play cornerback, there's almost no control to it. I can't jam him. I can get up to the line, but I can't push a button to actually jam him. You know what I'm saying? It's very weird, Phil. When in previous Maddens and college football games, you've had the option to actually push a button and jam or do a one-hand jam on the wide receiver. However, when I play running back, the controls are endless. You see what I'm saying? So it leads more people to actually create offensive players rather than defensive players. And considering that the Super Bowl was lost, there's many factors that contributed to the loss of the game. However, the play that defined it all was when the defensive player for the Atlanta Falcons had a chance to knock away the football, even with his leg, and it just didn't come to fruition. You see what I'm saying? And so they could use that to add more control and depth for the defensive players in the connected career franchise mode. And I would not be surprised if they done that. And I would actually welcome it, because I'm pretty sure the majority of people who do these are playing with offensive players instead of defensive players. And for that reason, because like I said, playing corner or safety, you don't have a whole lot of control over what's going on with your player, you see. And so, who stood out this year? Who could fit the bill to be the cover athlete that would define that type of gameplay? Now, I've said this in previous videos. If they have a cover athlete, or more or less, if they do a story mode for connected franchise, then what could happen, what I don't want to happen is like if in FIFA 17, having a predetermined character with a predetermined name, that you can't change. Give me the ability to create my own character just like I have here and add a story mode to it. If you've ever played MLB The Show, you'll know what I'm talking about. I mean, there's a ton of depth in that game as far as creating a character. And you know, like I said, we saw Ray Lewis in 2005. We saw Michael Vick in 2004. Why did we see Vick in 2004? Because the previous year Vick lit it up on the field. And so what was the main focus for 2004? It was offense. You know, you look at this year with the Patriots tight end, and what was the focus? More offensive control. You see what I'm saying? The previous year with Odell Beckham, what was the primary focus? Oh, all new receiver controls. You see what I'm saying? And it's not even new because they were in previous versions of Madden. If you look back at the Madden games, even look, Madden 25, it was the anniversary year. And what was the focus? Ultimate Team, you know, stuff like that they put into the game. Don't throw that right here. Gonna say, man, he better not throw that. You see what I'm saying? The cover athlete is going to reveal the cover athlete is going to reveal what the gameplay in Madden is going to be about. And I mean, I like that. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see who they'll have for the cover athlete. Like I was saying before, you know, they have the Frostbite engine in Madden. However, or they will have it in Madden 18. However, you know, my hopes are high for it because of what it did for FIFA. But Madden, EA is not their first go-around with the Frostbite engine. It is in the sense of their sports titles, but everyone pretty much knows about Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda used the Frostbite engine, and yes, while there was a ton of depth and openness to the game, the graphics as far as the worlds were concerned were awesome. EA struggled with the facial graphics for this game, and that's one thing that I did notice with FIFA 17 and their facial features was that they were better than Mass Effects, don't get me wrong, but they still could have been a little bit better. So my question to y'all is, who would you like to see on the cover of Madden? Put that down in the comments, and also along with that, what gameplay features would you like to see highlighted in Madden? Of course, we all would like for Madden to improve their gameplay. Now, if you haven't played FIFA, I'm gonna tell you, with that Frostbite engine, the gameplay is a lot smoother. If you play previous FIFA games and then, you know, you get onto this one and you play this one, play 17, you'll notice the fluidity of the Frostbite engine. Now that could provide big things for Madden, because let's be honest, the Ignite engine, they lied about it. They clearly lied about the Ignite engine. They said that it would create open worlds in Madden. And just to let me see if I can do, I don't think I can do an instant replay. Let me see, because yeah, I can. Okay, so let's take a look here in game right now. Live worlds, you know, they're talking about the people in the stands, you know. Let's see. I mean, they're alive. You see them clapping. I mean, everything is kind of generic. They're standing up, you know. It seems okay. Okay, so the stands look okay, you know, and then they've added the let me find my bearings here. They've added this guy here, the camera guy here in Madden. Let me go down right there, that when you score a touchdown, he runs out onto the field. Okay, that's all well and fine. These guys here, they need to move. They need to have more life to them as well. But this is what bothers me in every single football game. This right here, the sideline. The sideline bothers me in every football game. They've brought life to the coach, but look at how bland and how empty that sideline is. If you go right now and pull up a video from an NFL live football game, does the sideline look like this? This looks like the sideline of a junior varsity football game in a Division 1A school in Texas. Small. There's no staff. There's no training staff. There's nothing going on. Where's the phone booth? Where are the helmets sitting on the back of the benches right there? You see, You got players walking around with their helmets on. Look how generic everybody looks. This is what I don't like. This is something that they can improve. See, because when I turn on a video game and you pride yourself on presentation, I should be able to see what I see on TV. Huh? I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah, vacuum cleaner, that's fine. I should be able to see what I see on television, and I don't see that. How can you have the stands be so lively, yet the people here in the game, you have them very generic, man? It was just like that. I mean, they improved the graphics on them, but still, come on, man. Come on. I want to see players sitting on the sideline, like my defense is on the field right now. I want to see the offense hold it up, getting ready for the next drive. You see, I want to see those types of things. I want to see that game planning in a sense. And they could implement that in Madden 18 because the Patriots in the Super Bowl game planned to mount that comeback. You see what I'm saying? That's something that they can implement as far as presentation. That's something that the Frostbite engine can bring into the game. But like I've been saying, it's going to determine who is the cover athlete. That is going to reveal us who the game, what the gameplay rather is going to be about. It's going to tell us what the focus for Madden is going to be about. I'm hoping that we have another defensive player on the cover of Madden. The reason why is because then we will know that they are going to do something to make the defense in Madden better. This past year, they improved the offense. Offense. It's always the offense. Ray Lewis, when he was on the cover of Madden, was the first defensive player to grace the cover of a Madden football game. Offense is easy to focus on. We need a better defense. We do. And I know they added improvements to the defense, but they need more, man. And more in the sense of more fluidity. You know, like me right now, I'm in connected franchise mode playing cornerback. Like I said, I want more control. You know, so I wonder who they're going to put on for the cover of Madden. There's definitely a lot of people that they could put on there. But like I've been telling people, man, this is going to be a defining moment for EA. If they mess this up, they will lose a tremendous amount of respect. They will lose a tremendous amount of fan base to the Madden franchise because you have a new engine that has been proven. So it was proven in FIFA. You know, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see where they go with this Frostbite engine in Madden. As far as graphics, the graphics are going to be there. The graphics are going to be there. I guarantee you the graphics are going to be there. The graphics are going to be nice. You don't have to worry about that. See this grass here that you're seeing? All of that's going to be improved. All of that's going to be improved. The shading, all of that's going to be improved. You're going to look at the next Madden game and you're going to say, graphically, this looks like next gen. They will have, I'm pretty sure they'll do 4K resolution since the PlayStation Pro has been out for a while, as well as Xbox One S and then Project Scorpio coming out. So as far as graphics, I'm not concerned with the graphics. I know the graphics will be there. What I'm concerned with is gameplay. Immersion. Pull me into the game. Make me feel like I'm a part of the game. And they've done little tidbits of that as far as like little commercial breaks and the commentary, you know, especially when you skip it. It's true to the game. Give me an in-depth. Let's show some love to the franchise players, man. I know y'all like to do the Ultimate Team and stuff like that, EA, because it brings y'all money. But show some love to us people, we people that love franchise mode, that love scouting, that love the game planning and things like that, the storyline of the NFL. Show some love to us. Because let me tell y'all something in case you didn't know. Madden 18 is not going to be on PS3 and Xbox 360. So they're going to be on next-gen consoles only, which opens up what they're able to do with it. So there should be no excuse, EA. why this should not be a very in-depth, graphically awesome, presentationally on top of the world, one of the best sports titles. You know, because I feel like with no football games out there, EA has nothing to compete with as far as sports titles. I mean, as far as football titles. And so they say, well, we could just make any football game and it'll be great. No, EA. Why not try to be the best sports title out there? Even though you're football in Madden, why not try to beat out 2K in basketball? Have everybody talking about Madden. You know, I still have people coming into the store now buying copies of 2K. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Because they still buying Madden too. But I'm seeing a lot more 2K lovers out there. Come on, EA. 2K got a real good story mode. My career is awesome. It got a story. Sponsorships and everything. Workouts and all that. What you gonna bring to the table? Because you need to catch up. 2K almost beat your butt in 2005. Now they beating your butt with basketball right now. Can you make a difference? Can you come back from that? Hope so. I hope so, because it's much needed. Much needed. I will be having a giveaway. If y'all haven't paid attention to the channel, look at the channel. I've got a video up, a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If we can reach 1,000 subscribers by August when Madden releases, I am going to give away a copy of Madden NFL 18. It is going to be for PS4 and Xbox One, so if you have a PS3 or Xbox 360, you won't be able to get Madden 18. However, people, if that is the case, that a winner only has the 360 or the PS3, then we'll do something. I'll probably do an Xbox currency card or something like that, or a PlayStation Plus currency card for the same amount that the game would have been for, so they could get a game of their choice in that regard. But all you have to do is like that particular video, subscribe to the channel, and in the comment section, leave a comment with the console that you would like it on. We're going to do a digital code for it, and the reason why is because with digital, I will have it right then. Because I don't like to wait for stuff. I know y'all don't like to wait for stuff in the gaming community, so I am going to do that. I'm going to do a digital code. That way, all I have to do is email it or text you. We'll hook up. We'll get your information to where we can send that code to, and that way you can have it within seconds, as opposed to having to wait for it to ship through the mail and things like that. But then I also said if we can reach 1,000 before that, say July, if we reach it a month before, then I'll do 2 giveaways. I'll give away 2 copies because it's very, very. I have to show that appreciation, you know, because from here to August is a long time, and I want y'all to share it, because if we don't reach that 1,000, it's not gonna happen. So we really need to get the word out and share it so that people know, because that's what's gonna, you know. That's what's going to get us over that hump. I love gaming. I love the community. And, I mean, I can't say enough of what games have done for me. And that's the second time that they went for a fake. But all in all, man, I really, really appreciate it. Appreciate the love and support I've been getting thus far. Expect a lot more videos. Expect a lot more commentary, and also let me know what y'all want to see, like what video games besides Madden. I mean, I'm not doing just Madden on this channel. I just love football. I'm also into anime and fighting games. I got a lot of different games, so you know, what y'all would like to see, what games would y'all like to hear about, and stuff like that as well. You got Destiny 2 coming up. As far as pre-orders, you got a new Naruto game coming out. You also have Naruto Legacy mode coming out as well. So there's a ton of games. Morrowind, Sniper Ghost Warrior comes out this month. Mario Kart 8 comes out on the Switch. And rumor also has it on the Switch that they're thinking about doing a Switch Mini in 2018. Now, if that's true or not, I don't know. But we will see. So Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time.